Hello, I'm RetroJules. Next Tuesday, crossplay goes live. I'm really excited about it. You guys seem really excited about it. It is indeed amazing news, and we say farewell to the 360, the console that this game was launched on. And it got me thinking, the game is now on the current generation of consoles. If indeed the 360's technology was holding the game back, then we're about to unleash the beast of current generation gaming, and round the corner is the next generation of gaming, and who knows where this game could end up. It just got me thinking as to what are our expectations. Do we now have high expectations from Wargaming as the so-called shackles of the 360, if they ever existed, were holding the game back? And I thought, actually, if I was to write a letter to Wargaming, on parchment, with a quill and ink, because I'm old-fashioned and I write letters, or maybe I'd type up an email. These are the points I would ask them to consider from my point of view. Dear Wargaming, thank you for finally merging Xbox One and PS4 players in one place, battling together as one community. This is indeed amazing and long sought after news. I wish the 360 a fond farewell, the machine that launched this game for console players and introduced me for the first time to a massive multiplayer online game and an amazing tanking community, and was eventually to lead to me running a small hobby YouTube channel. Technology has moved forward and a new era of console generations looms around the corner, and for the first time the tankers are all together, ready for an exciting future. 2019 seemed a stagnant year for the game, and Valor has given us new hope and vigour for a game that many of us rely upon for gaming pleasure and an interesting distraction from the world around us, especially in the recent times of the worldwide epidemic. But now the players are about to unite and are considering their choice of next generation console, and the expectation is high. So Wargaming, the future is prosperous, and this is indeed a new beginning for us all. With excitement and expectation, these are some of the features from a personal perspective that I would like to see introduced into the game and make us stand apart from the PC version and truly make this console version of the game the only one to play. Abolish ghost shells and random events that stop you doing genuine damage. All bushes giving concealment for true tactical play. A restriction on premium rounds that each tank can carry to balance the firepower on the battlefield and stop spamming. +1 -1 matchmaking as standard. Preferential matchmaking for tanks that have not unlocked all their packages. A mechanic to allow players to know when Arty is targeting them. Improved balancing of clans. New maps and limited edition maps and a review of existing maps. Purchasable or earnable skins for tech tree tanks. Hard to earn skins and embellishments for hardcore tankers and skilled tankers. Clan specific graphics and skins and flags. An extra consumable slot for one premium consumable. A serious consideration as to whether wheeled vehicles are actually a good idea for this game. Special events between Xbox and PlayStation. A choice of garage options. A training room for single players to explore maps on their own, maybe in a World War II American Jeep for fun. The ability to cross platoon. An option for contributors to choose a specific skin and be highlighted on the roster for other players to see. Weekly videos from Wargaming addressing and recognising valid questions from the community. valid and informative news and updates page in-game and not reliant on visiting the website. Dual accounts for players to use their Series X or PS5 or both without having to start again. A corner in the pit of eternal damnation for the persistent game haters that are just present to spoil the enjoyment for others and have their pathetic, unrelenting whinging heard and lurk in the forums and troll YouTubers because they have nothing better to do with their lives and never have anything positive to say. And finally, a little padded cell with no windows and a toilet with barbed wire rim and sandpaper toilet roll for the guys who say this game is dying and yet still play it and refuse to move on when the game is still here over 6 years later. Well, those are just some of the thoughts that I came up with. You may not agree with them, maybe you do, and maybe you have your own specific list. Do you have a high expectation now from this game and the further development of this game now that we find ourselves all together in one place on the current generation of consoles? Do you think that wheeled vehicles are going to be good for the game? Are they going to add variety? Or do you think it's not such a good idea? And do you think that a toilet with a barbed wire rim and sandpaper toilet roll is actually a little bit harsh? Maybe it should be a razor wire rim and no toilet roll whatsoever. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the sort of little brainstorming that I came up with. Really looking forward to what you expect and what you would like to see from the game in the future. And maybe it is just that little bit more possible now. Keep safe, keep tanking, and I'll see everybody on Tuesday the 21st.